We all love a good cheap camper, right? But let's be honest, once you start hunting for something under 10 grand, it gets really hard to find a trailer where you can confidently say, yeah, this one actually works. Well, in that search for a budget-friendly travel trailer that doesn't feel like a total compromise, I stumbled across something pretty interesting, a Chinese-built camper that might just surprise you. Now, when you think about a camper you'll own for years, China probably isn't the first country that comes to mind. Still, that's exactly where this fiberglass little rig comes from. It's called the TT-C1, and it's built by Amen Technology Company, a company we've looked at before. You might remember them from a truck camper that caught my eye while I was digging around the globe for affordable and clever designs. One thing they clearly like to work with is fiberglass. And that's not a bad thing at all. I talk about fiberglass campers a lot, and for good reason. This material is known for handling the elements really well, and there are fiberglass campers out there still going strong after decades of use or even years of sitting in storage. Of course, that kind of longevity depends on proper care, things like storing it in the shade, checking seals regularly, and keeping vibrations to a minimum. Upgrading suspension can even help reduce cracking and chassis stress, which is something almost all trailers deal with over time. The TT-C1 follows a classic fiberglass design, very similar to old-school bowler-style campers. It's made from two molded shell halves that are joined together to create a single monoblock body. That's exactly what you want if you're worried about rain, snow, or dust, because there are no long exterior seams for water to sneak through, aside from the usual door and window seals that you should always keep an eye on anyway. With proper insulation, fiberglass campers can even handle colder weather, though there's no clear information on how well insulated the TT-C1 is. Given the price point, I'd say this one is more of a warm weather camper, and that starts to make sense when you look at the interior layout and the cost. What we do know is that it's lightweight, tipping the scales at just 850 kilos, or about 1,874 pounds dry, which opens it up to a lot of smaller tow vehicles. One feature I really like here is the dual access to the interior. There's a standard side door, but also a large rear hatch that lifts upward. Not only does that give you easy access, it also creates shade and visually opens the camper right up to the outdoors. Park this thing facing a view, and suddenly your meals feel a whole lot more scenic. Inside, things get especially interesting. For a camper priced around $8,100, the space is surprisingly flexible. The furniture is mostly modular and movable, except for the kitchen area at the front. The floor is laid out with square mounting pads, and each seating block or table locks into those spots. That means you can rearrange the entire interior, depending on what you're doing. The versatility here is honestly one of the biggest highlights. Want a cozy lounge setup? You've got it. Need to haul kayaks, fishing gear, or camping equipment? Pull the furniture out and load it up. In theory, you could even transport small dirt bikes, mopeds, or an ATV if everything fits within the size and weight limits, though you'd need a set of ramps to make that happen. As for the basics, the TT-C1 includes a sink and faucet, a fridge, overhead storage, lighting, and a control panel. The rear benches convert into a bed for 2 people, and there's room at the front for a portable toilet. That makes it perfectly reasonable for short trips or a couple of nights off-grid, especially if you add a few smart upgrades. Speaking of upgrades, a portable power station and solar panels would make a lot of sense here, along with extra water storage. I also noticed that an awning can be fitted, which would really help expand your living space outside the camper. The biggest obstacle with the TT-C1 is the fact that it's built in China. Shipping and import fees will almost certainly push the final cost up by a few $1,000s. That's something you really need to factor in, along with asking the manufacturer plenty of questions before placing an order. We've all heard the horror stories about overseas purchases going sideways, so doing your homework is key. Still, if everything checks out and the build quality holds up, you could end up with one of the cheapest fiberglass travel trailers out there, and one that might actually last a long time. For budget-minded campers who value flexibility and simplicity, that's not a bad deal at all.